and welcome to our first show for 2018. This year we'll be taking you by land, sea and air to a ton of fresh and fascinating places all around our amazing state. Today I have arrived in style to the Lane Vineyard in the Adelaide Hills for their new VIP experience. But first, here's what the rest of the team is up to. Callum gets the scoop on our top spots for icy treats.
Much fancier than the ones I had growing up as a kid.
Hazy sings up a storm with Rob Mills ahead of the ASO's latest concert. But first, here's Michael.
Now you can't say I don't take you anywhere special. Today we are at the Mayfair Hotel, one of Adelaide's 5-star premium hotels, and we're going to meet some, well, permanent residents that the whole town is buzzing about. Come with me. Hi Bethany, how are you going?
Good, good.
I've come up to see your famous permanent residents.
Oh, yes, my Mayfair rooftop bees.
Now, how many have you got here?
Oh, too many, probably 40,000 happy residents. They're very lucky they have a very glamorous address.
Multi-storey with incredible views over the city, its own balcony, landscape gardens and large pool, these bees are living large in luxury. The idea of this mini hotel on top of a hotel was Bethany's. Not only a passionate beekeeper, but executive chef here at the Mayfair.
Bethany, it's amazing what you've got up here. It's a little hidden treasure. Where did your passion for bees come from?
Oh, I suppose I'm a bit of an environmentalist, and I really wanted to help the bee population because it was having a hard time globally. It was in the news, it was in magazines, the plight of the bees.
With the management of the Mayfair embracing sustainable food practices, Bethany's vision for a bee resort among the rooftops became a reality. Fittingly located just across from Adelaide's iconic Beehive Corner, these city slickers have settled beautifully into their fancy new home. And their flight path has them buzzing all around the CBD.
Where would they gather their pollen and nectar from?
Oh, they eat well. They go over to Government House, hang out there, hang out Light Square, Botanic Gardens. It's not too far. So there's a mixed variety of different pollens and nectars and European trees and native trees.
The golden goodness the bees produce is used in the hotel's signature cocktail, the Honey Trap, and some delectable desserts like the aptly named Beehive. There's even a South Australian honey tasting cart, just like different wines. Each one has a different flavour, from floral and sweet to citrus and rich butterscotch.
Now, you're the executive chef of the Mayfair. You're also the head apiarist. What do you do when you go home? Just put your feet up, or don't tell me you got bees at home?
I do.
Oh, right.
My poor husband. All up, I probably have 150,000 bees. I've got more pets than you have.
Yes, it's true, yes. Yeah.
If you'd like to attract bees to your garden, why not build or buy a simple ready-made house from a nursery? I promise they'll leave your garden better than they found it. But if you want to get serious about keeping hives, check with your local council first, because bees are classified as livestock and require a permit.
So Matt, what have you got there?
Oh, this is the signature cocktail of the Hennessy bar, the Honey Trap.
Thank you very much indeed. I'll try it out. Oh, that is absolutely superb. I can't wait to tackle this. Here we go. Oh. That is magnificent. So why don't you come and enjoy the sweet life at the Mayfair Hotel? You never know, I might still be here.
Even if you're not a guest at the Mayfair, you can taste their delicious, oozy offerings at the Mayflower Restaurant and Bar and Hennessy Rooftop Bar. Simply call or check their website for opening hours.
Coming up, Callum's top 5 frozen favourites to beat the summer heat.
there's no better way to treat yourself than with an ice cream or a gelato. I don't care how old you are. And like with most things in food, there's now more choices than ever before. So how do you decide where to take your family? Well, today I'm going to show you my top 5.
They say that gelato is happiness condensed. So you could say that Adelaide favourite Gelato Bello has been serving up scoops of happiness for over 20 years.
Hey guys, you want these sundaes?
Co-owner Brad was given the secret Sicilian recipe of the gelato base by the shop's original founder. Today, he and his team take pride in keeping those standards high.
I think the important thing is really focusing on quality ingredients. We try and source local as much as we can, so we use fresh milk and cream from SA farms. Our hazelnuts we get from the Riverland.
Gelato Bello is known for its generous servings and anything but boring flavours like salted caramel popcorn and lemon meringue pie. And summertime literally means lines that stretch out the door. In fact, I think I'm in the way.
Hi. Yeah, please come in. Of course you can.
Sorry, don't mind us.
This time of year, in order to keep up, if we're not producing just under 5,000 litres a week, then we're falling behind. So it keeps us on our toes, that's for sure.
So it's just for you and me to eat. What does everyone else eat?
Yeah, that's right.
And who could say no to their version of a Beat the Heat classic?
Now, typically when you see an ice cream sandwich, it's ice cream wedged between 2 cookies. But I love that these guys have taken it literally and put it in a brioche bun, like some sort of ice cream burger. Messy, but delicious.
For my next icy treat, I hit the city streets to Sean's Kitchen. You could say that Sean's take on the good old soft serve is a little unconventional. It's no wonder this dessert has a cult following.
They call this the Pinked Golden North Soft Serve, which I love because not only is it a household name, but it's a South Australian icon as well. The flavours change regularly. This one's Rocky Road and looks absolutely delicious. The perfect way to end any meal. Much fancier than the ones I had growing up as a kid.
Bononia Gelato is another of my favourite picks. Owner Hugo really studied his craft. In fact, he went to what's got to be the coolest uni in the world, the Carpigiani Gelato University in Italy.
Gelato University is connected with the University of Bologna. Gelato in summer is a very, very complex food because you have water, proteins, sugars, carbohydrates, and a little bit of fat. That's perfect.
A true master, Hugo uses his knowledge to create sugar-free options for diabetics and out-of-this-world flavours you won't find anywhere else.
Not only do they do unusual flavours here like Sauv Blanc and Shiraz, but this is a beer sorbet. Cooper's Pale Ale, to be specific. Seems only fitting to end the day with a cleansing ale. Well, cheers. That is delicious. It's exactly like drinking a beer, a little bit colder and it's not too sweet. I reckon my mates would love this.
So joining Gelato Bello, Sean's Kitchen and Bononia Gelato in my top 5 gelato and ice cream picks are 48 flavours and further afield, the Coffee Barn and Gelateria in Munter. Well worth the drive alone. If you have any frozen favourites of your own, hit us up on our Facebook page and give us the scoop. We'd love to hear from you.
Next, we check out the latest VIP experience in the hills, Rockstar style. Hi, this is my gorgeous friend Megan, and today we are headed to the iconic Lane Vineyard because they have a fantastic new experience called the 360-degree panorama. We're meeting another friend there for a rare girls' day out, so we thought, why not make an entrance? And what better way to arrive in style than by private helicopter? Taking off from the airport, we're headed to the hills. With our pilot Brenton at the controls, all Megan and I have to do is take in the sights below. This beats sitting in traffic any day. Just 15 minutes later, we're a world away from the city. We land right in front of the Lane's renowned multi-award-winning restaurant, famed for its food, views, and of course, wine. But we won't be stopping here today. Hi, Jane. This is my gorgeous friend Jane, and now for our next secret location, we are arriving via Hummer. It's how we're rolling today, ladies. Heading into the vineyard itself, our destination isn't what you'd expect. Perched at the top of a hill, lined with row upon row of vines, is the aptly named Panorama Tasting Room.
Hey guys,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to the lane and our brand new panorama experience. Come in.
We are greeted by our lovely hostess Ashley with glasses of sparkling. Then it's time for the big reveal.
All right, girls, so I'll get you to face forward, take a sip on your bubbles and get ready for the big reveal.
It's a nice blue sky. Cheers, ladies. What a great way to spend a day. Love the Adelaide Hills. With sweeping views stretching from Mount Lofty to Mount Torrens, this is the ultimate room with a view. This is the idea of Marty Edwards, who, with his father John, planted every vine on the property and wanted to share his favourite spot.
There's an irrigation valve right up on top of that hill, and I used to go there every Saturday and turn that valve on to water the vines. And every day I was blown away by the view, and I just thought one day I'm going to build something up there.
Secluded up high in our private box, we're served some tempting tastes from the kitchen with matching wines.
So the first wine to the left is our Gathering Sauvignon Semillon blend. Spends about 4 to 5 months in French oak. So it's beautiful creamy mouth texture, really lovely lemon, lime flavours. That one is going to go beautifully with your trout.
Sitting in the middle of the vines isn't meant to be flashy, but simple and beautiful. Serene, it's really peaceful here. It's really cool. Don't you think? Yeah. So what does Marty hope people feel when they come here?
A sense of place. You're standing just above the vines, you're drinking the wine from those vines. It's made in the winery 200 yards away. So if that doesn't give you a sense of place, I'm not sure what will.
Well, it's amazing how quickly one can get used to this VIP treatment. I absolutely love the Adelaide Hills, so we are going to linger a little longer here at the Lane Vineyard, and the real world can wait. Isn't that right, girls? If you'd like to enjoy the 360-degree panorama experience, you can either splurge and take a helicopter like we did, or make your own way there. Either way, the incredible vistas and wines are waiting for you. The Lane's website has all the details. It is an afternoon of relaxation not to be missed.
Coming up after the break, I'm chatting with Millsy.
Hi guys.
And we're going to talk about George Michael, and I'm going to sing a song with him and live out my childhood fantasy, if that's all right with you, Millsy.
Yeah, I think we should just do warm-ups.
Coming up soon. G'day. Today we're going to catch up with Rob Mills, aka Millsy. He's a seriously talented bloke. He sings, he acts, he presents. The list goes on, but he's actually in Adelaide because he's performing in a very special show. So let's find out all about it.
I've got to say, I'm a big fan of Millsy, and we're meeting up at one of his favourite spots in Adelaide, the River Torrens. He's here to spread the word about what's got to be a music lover's dream combo. The songs of legendary singer-songwriter George Michael, performed with our own incredible Adelaide Symphony Orchestra.
Millsy, first of all, welcome to Adelaide.
It's great to be here.
Mate, the show that's coming up, tell us a little bit about it.
George Michael, listen to your heart.
The man.
Mate, what a man. I mean, people talk about Prince and Bowie and Madonna, these great entities, these great artists, creatives. George Michael's definitely in that class.
What are some of the songs that we can expect to see you perform?
Mate, all hits. Look, we're obviously doing Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Don't Let the Sun Go Down, we do Faith, we do Freedom, we do Fast Love, we do Outside, like all the hits that you can imagine, but with great, interesting arrangements done by the ASO. So, mate, you're in for an absolute treat. I know you'll be there. I know you'll be there as well.
Along with other amazing performers, Hugh Sheridan, Casey Donovan, Bobby Fox and Andrew De Silva, the show will celebrate and pay tribute to a music icon gone far too soon. Millsy's a Melburnian, but a regular visitor to Adelaide. So what are his favourite haunts?
Mate, I love Adelaide for a few things. Great hospitality, great food, great wine. Hentley Farm is one of my all-time favourite wineries. The new bars that are opening up in all the alleyways, kind of like Melbourne. I'm a Melburnian, so I really like what they're doing there. And also, I'm a mad footy fan, so I come over watch the Hawks play whenever I can. Unfortunately, we haven't been doing so good the last couple of years, but that's okay. We did win 3 in a row, so I think we're doing okay. But yeah, I love performing at the Festival Centre, which is just having a full refurb and brand new theatre put in.
Okay, we may not be on the Festival Theatre stage right now, but I just can't resist the cheeky request.
Millsy, while I've got you, I've loved you since 2003.
Thanks, mate.
I'd be silly not to take advantage of this opportunity. And very Ron Burgundy of me. I've brought my own guitar.
Well, just one you prepared. I can't believe I didn't notice that the whole time. This thing right there. How did you? That was there the whole time. I didn't even notice it. So,
in the spirit of George Michael.
Yeah.
Should we? No, I only know one George Michael song.
That's okay. So this is like your audition for the show?
Yes, absolutely. I'm so nervous.
I'll see if I can get you in with the ASO.
All right.
All right, let's see how your audition goes.
Can we do Faith?
Yeah. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Oh no, not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play, cause you play there too. But I need some time off from that emotion. Time to get my heart back off the floor.
I'm done.
When love comes down there without devotion, well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. Cause you gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith.
Oh, that'll do.
That was amazing.
The moment of my life.
Mate, I'll let the ASO know. We'll see if we can get you up on the night.
Mate, I've got this on camera, so this is going straight to my mum.
Thanks, mum. We'll see you on the night.
You really have to go to George Michael, Listen to Your Heart. These sensational symphonic performances will only be on for 2 nights, February 15th and 16th at the Festival Centre. And we're giving away a double pass, so keep the faith and head to our Facebook page for all the details.
Being here at the Lane Vineyard is the best way to start the new year. We've got so many amazing stories to share with you in 2018, and this is just the beginning. Here's what we have in store for you next time.